welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, I'm in a completely different space today. I'm sitting at my vanity in my bedroom, so it looks a bit more bare in the background. I don't really have a lot going on there. Something that I'm working on so that I can film more often in here. I am going to go ahead and declutter some more makeup products today. I'm going to try to run through a couple categories. For sure, I am going to be doing my highlight, bronzer, and blush series, which you'll see in this video. I'm going to try and do either my nail polish collection or my lipsticks today. I don't know which one. I feel like lipsticks would be a lot more painful, so I might do the nail polishes because it might take me less time to do. But yeah, this video is going to be my bronzer, highlight, and blush declutter. If you're interested, please keep watching. I don't think I'm going to do very well because a lot of the stuff that I have is some of my favorite stuff, and well, I feel like I'll probably keep it. Let's just pray that I can at least get rid of a couple things and fit them into the compartments properly. Yeah, my voice is really hoarse still, and I don't know why. I also feel like just after work at the end of the day when I'm tired and I've been, talking to people at work all day, my voice just gets really tired really fast. So that might be it too. It's been about a week now that it's been like this, and I feel like I'm losing my voice, but I'm not. I don't know. But anyways, sorry for my annoying voice and sorry for the annoying plain background in this intro. So if you want to see me decluttering my bronzers, blushes, and highlighters, please keep watching. Hey guys, so this is my collection of highlights, blush, and bronzers. It's a bit ridiculous. I mean, maybe it doesn't look as crazy compared to other people, but to me, this is a little bit crazy. I actually forgot to include in my intro that I will be including my setting powders in here because I believe that they're all, oh no, they're not all, hang on. This one also, I'm just going to throw that on there, but I'm going to do my setting powders in this one too because I realized that I should have probably filmed that portion with my foundations, concealers, and primers, and the first part of my declutter series, but I totally forgot to. Although I think it's okay for me to go ahead and include it in this category. It's kind of a mess right now. Everything's kind of all over the place. So just give me a minute and I'm going to go ahead and kind of organize everything into piles based off of what it is. There might be things that mesh into more than one category, so I'm going to try and put those as one pile. So yeah, give me just a second to do that. Okay, so piled up, this is what everything looks like. I don't think it's all even fitting into the frame really, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start with the separate categories and go ahead and declutter. I'm going to move these guys to this side here. So this is the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow. This is fairly new to my collection. I think it's an okay product, but I think I will keep it for now because I haven't quite played around with it enough to know that I like it or hate it. Another Kosas product. As you guys know, I love their tinted face oil from my last video, but I will be keeping this. It's a blush and highlight duo, and they're both cream products. They're very, very nice on the skin, so I will keep those. And this is just like a $2, or it was $2 at least when I bought it, but it's just a little magnetic palette from Makeup Forever. But in here I've got a Hoola bronzer that was depotted from the little box carton. As you can see, I have a lot of pan on there, but I haven't touched this in forever, and it's such an old product that I don't really care for it. Oh my god, and I just got highlight everywhere. I'm just trying to figure out what this one was. Oh, it doesn't have a name. feel like this is an Ofra sample, and I feel like it was called Bliss or Blissful. It's okay. I feel like it kind of gives me a white cast, so I don't really like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter both, and I'm probably just gonna declutter them with this case because I don't really have a use for it. So I have 2 nude sticks blushes. It looks like these haven't been used, but they actually have, and I actually really do enjoy these. I just like keeping them in their little cases. So I have Poppy Girl. Oh, that's the brush end, which is just a really nice kind of glossy pinky red, like a reddy pink, I guess. I'm not going to swatch everything. And then I also have this one, which is like more of a matte mauve pink, and this is in the color Naughty and Spice. I'm going to keep both of these nude sticks blushes. I also have this MAC cream blush. Is that what it's called? Yeah, blush cream in Lady Blush. This is so old because they don't even make this anymore. I don't remember when I bought it. It must have been like 2009 or 2010. So that's about 9-10 years ago. I think I'm going to get rid of this now because I don't feel like putting something on my face that's that old. Also, it doesn't really look right. I feel like the color's changed and it's just not the same product anymore, though this thing had gotten a lot of love from me. So super sad to let this go finally, but I don't need it because I don't use it. So I'm keeping 2 and getting rid of the 1. Okay, let's move into setting powders. Just gonna push these guys out of the way. Well, I'll start with this one because this is the newest one and it's unopened. It's by Lawless and it's their loose setting powder in classic translucent. I'm gonna keep this because this is a clean beauty product, I believe, and I mentioned in my last video that I do want to try and convert my collection into a clean beauty collection. So I'm gonna keep this one, but I'm not gonna open it until I'm done with some other powders. Maybelline Fit Me. I have mine in the shade 25 medium. This is honestly one of my favorite loose finishing powders. This one's just so good. I have dry skin and I find this one super moisturizing. I'm gonna keep this because I know I'll use this up someday. Another one I have is this Revolution luxury baking powder in banana. Because I've already got other loose setting powders, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. It's not one of my favorites. It's okay. Like, the powder is nice, but I feel like the color just turns really, really, really warm on me. And it kind of almost darkens my under eyes, which I don't like. So I'm gonna get rid of this one. RCMA No Color Powder. I'm gonna keep this. I love using this for baking. And this is an awesome setting powder, actually. I am keeping this one. Okay, these 2 are by Laura Mercier. This one's just like the original Universal Invisible Loose Setting Powder. And this guy, they're both sample size ones. This is a translucent one, but I think this is like, oh, I don't even know. But this one has shimmers in it. I used it on my under eyes one day and I absolutely hated it. So both of these are gonna leave my collection. Lastly, I have the Hourglass Ambient lighting palette, and it has dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. This is actually one of my favorites to use for setting, but I'm going to keep this because I feel like this is a nice one to travel with because it stays in its little compact. Let's move into bronzers and I guess contour products. Not much is gonna leave this part of my collection. This one is definitely staying with me. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer powder in Saddle. I think a lot of people don't like these, but I actually love this, and I love a good warm bronzer because I have warm toned skin. So I'm gonna keep this one because I really do love using this. It's probably my favorite bronzer formula. This one is a Bare Minerals, like I guess a sample size one. It's in the Skinny Dip. This one is a little too orange on my skin, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. This one is by MAC. It's Blunt. It's actually supposed to be like a powder blush, I guess. I have a friend who's a makeup artist, and I was asking her about what she uses to contour with on her clients, and this was a product that she recommended me, and when I walked into the MAC store, they also recommended this. So I went ahead and bought it. I think it's fairly new to my collection. I feel like I just bought it back in like November or something. I can't remember. It's a very recent purchase, so I'm gonna hold on to this one because I feel like I can get a lot more use out of it. If on my next declutter I find that I'm not using it, I might end up getting rid of this one, but we'll see. For now it stays. This one is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in medium deep matte. I think this is the old packaging. I feel like they repackaged it. So this one I actually found at Winners. And I think it's because it was the old packaging that I had found it there. But it was like $12 and I couldn't pass it up. But I love this bronzer. I'm going to hold on to this one as well. Next is my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder in Sunny. I don't know if you can tell from the camera, but there's like little melted spots in here, and I feel like I must have left like my straightener or hair curler on near this for it to melt, but this guy's been beat to death, I feel like, but I used up quite a bit of it. It's pretty low in the pan, and I feel like I can finish this one up. I've been wearing it literally every day that I've been wearing makeup recently, so I'm gonna hold on to this because I want to finish this guy before the end of the year. And this is another sample size. It's the NARS Laguna, and I think it's broken. It is. So that's not real pan, guys. That's just because it's shattered. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, moving on to the highlights. Thought I had way more single highlights than I have, but I guess I don't really have that many. That's not bad. I feel like I wouldn't even feel bad if I didn't get rid of anything in this category. Oh, if you hear that noise, it's our dog running around upstairs and probably my brother-in-law playing with him. So first I have the Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Powder in Starlight. It's a really pretty highlight and it's super natural. I love using this for everyday use. I will be keeping this one. Plus I found that at like Marshall's for $16, so that's quite the steal. This is ColourPop. It is in the shade Lunch Money, and basically it looks like that. It's a really pretty color, but you know what? I don't know. I know people rave about the ColourPop formulas for their super shock cheeks, but I'm not a fan of this. I typically like cream type highlighters, but I just feel like something about this one, the formula just doesn't work for me. I can't do it with my fingers, and even my brush, maybe I'm not using the right type of brush, but it's a really frustrating product for me, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, I think this was the first highlight product that I bought, or one of the first, but definitely the first single highlight I bought. And this is by Dior, and it's their Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer, and the shade I have is 001. I think the shade is actually called Nude. If I open it up, it's a little bit hard to open, so I'm just so dirty. Oh my god. I actually was, this is the one I'm wearing today. I really quite like this. I feel like a lot of people say that they don't, but because I spent so much money on this, and because it's a more high-end highlighter, I think I'm going to keep this one, give it a couple more shots, and I feel like if I don't use it enough, then maybe I'll get rid of it, but I think I'm going to keep this one in my collection. This one is a favorite of mine. This is the Dose of Colors Desi and Katie in Merda. I think it's called Merame. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I shouldn't even attempt that, probably butchered it. But basically it's this shade. It looks like it's a bit dark, but I don't know what it is when I put it on my cheeks. This just looks amazing. I did put this on my inner corner highlight today, and I quite like how it turned out. So definitely keeping this one. Plus I love the packaging. Like, how cute is that? It's so cute. Next is the Becca, and this is the Champagne Pop. Honestly, I think this one's, it's not broken, but it has shrunk in the pan, and so it falls out. I would flip it over and show you, but I don't want to get it all over my nice white rug that I've thrown onto my desk today. But you know what? I don't really use this quite as much as I think I would. Also because it's kind of fallen out of the pan. I just can't be bothered. I would rather keep a product that's intact in my collection. So I'm gonna get rid of this one, surprisingly, because I feel like everyone loves Champagne Pop, but it's not one of my favorites. Lastly, I have the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Highlight, and this is in Mean, Money, and Hustla Baby. I love this one. So in my last declutter video for my foundations and all that, this is what I was wearing. I was wearing the super like shimmery shade on this side. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I forgot, like I haven't touched this for like over a year, I feel like, and when I put it on I was just like, wow, like what am I missing out on? So I'm definitely keeping this one because that just reminded me how much more I need to use this. These are liquid highlights. This is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I have it in the shade 4 medium. I love this. This is something I wear as a highlight, but something I also wear on its own. I feel like it's got a lot of multi-purpose use for me, but I tend to stick this with my highlights because I don't know where else to categorize it, but usually when I have it in my drawer, it's with my foundations because that's what reminds me to use it. But I love this product. I'm so happy about this one. I can't remember if I bought it during a sale or not, but totally worth every single penny that I spent on it. And definitely will, oh my gosh, I can't even speak today, but I definitely will be repurchasing this in the future when it's done. And I'm not gonna wait until I'm done all my liquid highlights because this serves a completely different purpose to me than my liquid highlights. I absolutely love this and probably can't live without it. It's like a holy grail product, I guess you could say. So I'm keeping that one. So I have a bunch of these. They're the Cover Effects, what are they called? The Custom Enhancer Drops. I got these in a like a gift set from Sephora last holiday, like the last holiday release. I think I'm gonna keep this one for sure because I don't have anything else like this. This is Halo. It's kind of like a whitish blue. I think I'm gonna keep it for now. I might declutter it, my next declutter, if I don't end up using this, but I haven't even used this, so I do want to see if I can make some use for it. This one in Rose Gold is a little bit dark, so I probably won't use this. This one's gonna go. And this one in Moonlight. This one is probably my favorite one out of the 4, so I'm gonna keep this one. And then this one is Celestial, which is a little bit more of a pinky tone. It's very similar to the Moonlight, but the Moonlight's got a lot more warmth in it. It's almost like a goldy tone, and this one's like kind of a pink shimmer. These types of colors don't tend to look the best on me. I think I can get rid of this. Next, I have the Algenist Reveal Concentrated Luminizing Drops. I was using this a lot for a bit last year, especially to kind of mix in with my foundation, but I feel like I can get the same effect from those custom enhancer drops. And I have a few other highlighters here that I think I would like to keep a little bit more than this. I think, let me just see what the color of this looks like. Yeah, see, it's really light. It's very pretty, like, don't get me wrong, that's really pretty. You can't even see it on camera, really. Oh, it's, actually you can. I just have to look a little closer, I guess. Yeah, you know what? It's a little bit light for what I like, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this guy. This is the Josie Maran, or Josie Maran, however you say it, Argan Enlightenment Illuminizer. Does this have a color? It just says A78, so I don't think it has a color. This one I haven't even opened. I think I got it in a Clean Beauty set. I'm gonna keep this because the color, actually the color of this looks kind of similar to this. It looks a little more champagne-y. I'm gonna keep this one because I haven't tried it yet, and of course, I keep mentioning, but I do want to eventually just have Clean Beauty products in my collection, so that one stays. This one is by Ilia. This one I've used and I really like this. It's a liquid highlight serum highlighter in the color Nova. I was interested in this because it's a serum highlighter. This also came in the same pack, or same set, I should say, as the Josie Maran one. So I'm going to keep this because this is another Clean Beauty product that I can hold on to. This one is Becca Champagne Pop in the liquid highlighter. This one I actually enjoy. I don't know what it is about the liquid formula compared to the powder that I like a lot better, so I will keep this one. And then I have the Benefit Watts Up. This is actually, look at that, I haven't used anything, or it's like never ending, but because I have dry skin, I feel like I don't like how this glides onto my skin. It just doesn't sit well, I feel like, on my face. Or maybe it's just because it's really old. I don't know how long I've had this, but I'm gonna get rid of this one. Lastly, I have the Naked Skin highlighting fluid in Sin. It's a really pretty color, but I don't think I need this one, so I'm gonna get rid of this because I've kept a bunch of other highlighters. Moving into the blush category, I feel like it felt like I had a lot more than I actually have. Oh, this one's upside down. Okay, I guess I'll start with one I know I'm gonna keep, which is this one. It's the Becca Wild Honey. Oh, backwards. It's just a really pretty nude blush. Looks absolutely beautiful on the skin. It kind of almost gives you a bronzed effect, so I do really enjoy this one. I'm gonna keep that. This is a Tarte blush, the Amazonian Clay 12 Hour in Memorable. It's just, you know, a pink color. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I know a lot of people like the Tarte formula, but it's not my favorite. I used to have like a coral shade, I don't remember the name of it, but it was my favorite blush. Peachy Coral, and it was in a full size, and I dropped it and I broke it and it went everywhere, and yeah, I don't know. Since that blush, I feel like I just can't love another Tarte blush because that was the one that I loved. So that one's going. I have another Tarte blush, and this is in the shade Party. It's just a nice nude blush. I've used up like quite a bit of this one. I think I'm gonna hold on to this because it's a little bit of a different nude than the Wild Honey, and also I know I can probably hit pan on this because it looks like I'm kind of getting close. Oh, oops. I'm gonna keep that one. Of my MAC ones, I've got this mineralized blush in Super Duper Natural. There's a little hole in there, so it means I'm getting somewhere, but the dome is completely gone. I've used up quite a bit of this blush. I do really love how this one looks, and it's got just the perfect amount of like shimmer in it if you want a little bit more of a glowy blush. So I'll keep that. I'm gonna keep my MAC Peaches because, as you can tell, I love this blush. There's a lot of pan on it, and it's looking like it's not gonna last much longer, so maybe I can get through that. This is my favorite to wear in springtime and summertime, you know, when you got that nice tan going on. I feel like it just looks so pretty. And then I have MAC Pinch Me. It's a little bit of a deeper blush. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna put this on the side right now. I don't know. I'll have to come back to it. But this one, my Charlotte Tilbury in Sex on Fire. Yeah, it's the Cheek to Chic in Sex on Fire. Yeah, I bought this because it's a Kings of Leon song, but also the color is super pretty. I really like this blush formula. I will be keeping this one because I spent a lot of money on it, and I know I'll use it up. Okay, this one is the Milani Romantic Rose Powder Blush. I love this color, but oh my god, I feel like this blush is never gonna, you know, end. The flower is like nowhere near gone, and I've used the crap out of this guy. I'm still gonna hold on to this because I really like this color. I think I'm actually gonna hold on to this too. I keep looking at it and I don't think it's quite the same. I wore this in my video yesterday when I was decluttering my foundations and concealers and stuff. I thought it looked really pretty. It's a great like dramatic blush. Then I have these four by H&M. These were actually on sale for like $2 because I think they were getting rid of like their makeup line. But I have this color in Soft Russet. It's kind of like a nude rusty color. I have this one in Tango Pink, which is kind of just like similar to, I feel like some of the ones I have. Or actually, it looks a bit more cool tone on camera. I wonder if it's more similar to this Tarte one that I got rid of. Probably. This one is in Pink Peach. It's like a peachy pink. That one I'll get rid of, I think, for sure, because I have MAC Peaches, and that's my favorite peach blush. And then I have this one in hot pink. You know what? I think because I have like the Becca and the Tarte Party, I'm gonna get rid of this one because I feel like those are pretty similar. And I already said I was getting rid of this one because I have peaches. This one, I don't tend to wear these types of shades, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Hot pink though, I think I might keep this and try to wear it a little bit more. I feel like it could give me a nice like wash of pink when I'm looking for it, if I use a very light hand. I think I'll keep this one. Maybe it'll be more of a blush that I use for videos because it looks like it would show more on camera. So I'll keep this one. I'm going to get rid of these three. These are my contour and highlight palettes. This Tarte Pro Glow, let me just open it up with the mirrors to the back. Honestly, like I don't like any of the highlights in here. I feel like the only thing I dip into, and it looks so disgusting, is this cream highlight. This bronzer is okay. It looks like I've used quite a bit of that bronzer, but I don't care for any of those highlights. I'm gonna see if you know, it's easier for me to depot maybe just the cream and then I can give it away, because I don't know that I want to give that to somebody. It looks pretty gross and mangled up. I think I'm gonna get rid of this palette entirely, but if I do end up keeping this guy, I'll let you know if I was able to get it out in a future video, but the palette is definitely gonna go. Okay, and this is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I feel like this color is like super dark, but I've still used this. I don't know. You know what? I had an ABH contour palette as well, the powder one, and I got rid of it because I didn't use it. I kind of feel the same way about this. Like, I got this and I thought I would travel with it and it would be like a great product to have, but I just don't use it enough. I think I'm going to get rid of this too because I have my favorite bronzers and I have MAC Blunt for contouring, which is kind of like a mix of those. Yeah, you know what? I don't really contour. I'm gonna get rid of this. This one, on the other hand, is the Glow. Oh my god, what is it? The Glam Glow. Yeah, Glam Glow. It's their hyaluronic acid highlight palette. I love this shade, love this shade. The shade's alright. I haven't really tried it on my cheeks or played with it a lot. It feels a little bit darker, but the formula on this is amazing. I am keeping this. There is no way I am getting rid of this one. This was one of my guilt purchases last year. It happened, but I love it. Okay. And then this one is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. One of the shades in here is actually broken, which is this one. I've kind of tried pressing it down, but you know what? Honestly, I don't even care for this shade because it's kind of that pinky champagne color that I said I don't really like on me. I think I might actually toss this color in the trash and just keep those three. So I'm going to keep this palette, but just with the, you know, the three highlights, because unless I can properly repress this somehow, I'll try. It's going to stay in my collection whether or not I get rid of that Moonlight or Moonstone shade, I should say. I like this one. This one I still have the little slip card for, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora palette. I think I got this for like $25 at Winners, I want to say. It's a very colorful highlight palette. I would say I'd probably get rid of it, but I think I can make use of these for future videos and stuff, and now that I'm making YouTube videos, I think I'll keep this. Plus, this color, this color, and this color, and this color, I actually quite like wearing regularly. It's just these two are kind of weird on my skin. The green can kind of sometimes be questionable, but it's super pretty. But I can still use those colors on the eyes. I'm gonna keep this only because I got rid of the other two palettes. Alright guys, so here is everything that I've kept. So I kept 3 setting powders, I have 4 bronzers here, I kept 4 single highlighters, 2 of my cream stick blushes. I have, what, 5 plus the one liquid highlights. I didn't do so well in my blushes. I kept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blushes, and the 3 highlight palettes back there, but I got rid of my contour and highlight palettes because I don't really find that I use them at all. So I think this looks a lot better than what I had before. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to be organizing these yet. I'm going to try and organize them back into the little containers I had, and I'll see if I can show you that as well. Oh gosh, guys, these totally got mispiled with what I was going to declutter. I'm keeping these, remember. These are not going anywhere, so yeah, these stay. Okay, so there it is, all kind of organized. This is on its own right now because I told you I keep it with like where my primers and foundations and everything is, so I'm going to throw it back into that drawer or just keep it on its own. This might even stay on my vanity since I use it all the time. Some of these products are still a little bit crowded, like here I'm storing 2, but I think once I pick out my project pan and my everyday makeup products, then I will be able to make some room in these compartments and everything will sit a little better. The palettes will just sit on their own because I don't really have anything that I can store them in without it being really awkward in the drawer. And there it is. Alright guys, here is a shot of everything that I got rid of. You know what, it looks okay. Like, I feel like I didn't do too bad, but I feel like I could have done better. But I still feel like I got rid of a lot. I mean, it's probably around half or so of my drawer. Maybe less than half, but still. I think I did pretty decent. Could have done better, but you know what? It's okay. Life happens. We'll have another declutter someday. I'm really loving the aesthetic of this clip right now, though. You know what? I forgot. I also got rid of this guy, so there was one more to throw in to the clip there. Yeah, so that's better. That's what I got rid of. Yeah, like adding one more is gonna make it better. Although, you know what? It looks pretty good. I think I did okay. Let me know how you think I did on this in the comments below. Alright, and that's the declutter part of my series for my bronzer, blush, and highlight. I think I did okay. I feel like I could have done better. I don't know. What are your thoughts? How do you think I did? Let me know in the comments below. I really do feel like I could have done better, but maybe we can revisit and do another declutter maybe halfway through the year at some point during the year. I feel like there's probably a few more things I can get rid of, but maybe I just need to use more of my products to understand what it is I want to keep and what it is that I don't really care for. That being said, I think I did okay. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you're new, welcome to my channel, welcome to my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you're a recent subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it, and I do subscribe back. So if you do make videos, let me know and I will go ahead and follow you. If you're doing a declutter series, let me know because I love watching declutter videos and I would love to go and watch yours. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.